Hey, how's it going folks? SgtKenzo here and welcome back to another video, and in today's video we shall be playing F1 2020. Welcome to number 11 of this SgtKenzo vs Shoe battle, and here we are at the Hungarian Grand Prix. Let's jump into qualifying and see what happens. And we are here in qualifying and we're heading down to the turn 1. Heading at a top speed of about 192, 193, 194, 195, and hard on the brakes, going a little bit deep there into the hairpin. So as we switch open the DRS, heading down towards turn 2, and hard on the brakes again, going a little too wide. Sometimes you can gain a little bit of time around there, and then going around with a very fast turn 3. Heading down towards the slightly sketchy turn 4, that's how I like to call it, because you got to brake a little bit, otherwise you're flying into there. And then you into turn 5, avoid the inside curve there, otherwise you will spin for sure. And then into the 7-8 chicane, no sorry 6-8, no sorry 6-7 chicane, and going wide onto the grass, turning left into turn 8, going out into turn 9, running all over the bloody place, going down into turn 10, into the very quick turn 11, but had to lift off a little bit there, down towards turn 12, into the final sector. Missing the apex slightly, but catching the outside curve nicely. Here we go, trying to hug it along the inside of turn 13. There we go, and we head round towards the very last corner of turn 14. And then picking up the power right about there, switching over the DRS and across the line. And we end up qualifying in P6. Could have been better if I didn't go all over the place, but P6 is pretty good. And as the qualifying results stand, they are Verstappen on pole, Shoe 2nd, Bottas 3rd, Hamilton 4th, Albon 5th, me on 6th, Perez 7th, Vettel 8th, Sainz 9th, and Ricciardo rounds out the top 10 in qualifying. Let's jump into the race and see how we get on. It is race day here at the Hungaroring, maximum revs, waiting for the lights. And it's lights out and away we go! We get a better start than Albon off the line. We're lining up Hamilton now. We go to the inside. We're going to end up in the Mercedes sandwich if we're not careful. And diving into turn 1. Ooh, nearly running into the back of Verstappen. But it's okay, I think I just got away with that. We've got a little collision with Bottas. Yep, we definitely clipped him on the way back. And Albon and Perez try and blast it past us on the outside. But we dive up back on the inside. And we right on Hamilton's tail once again. Okay, there we go. And then we are going to be chasing him through to turn 4. Gotta be careful here. We're heavy with fuel, so it's a bit unpredictable. Okay, all good so far. So as it stands now, after the first few corners, and whoa, and then he ended up rear-ending Hamilton, so I had to take the inside very, very quickly. And there we go. Oh, and Perez tried to go around the outside, but we managed to take that place back again, and we end up being stuck behind Albon now in 5th. So we did have a chance to have a look at Hamilton, but we completely cocked that up. Here we go, down into turn 12, into the final sector. Catching up a little bit towards Albon. And round the big hairpin at turn 13. Back on the power. And a little bit of braking. And then we pick up the power about halfway through. Okay, so we have Shoe leading the race, followed by Verstappen, Hamilton, Albon, me, Vettel, and then Perez. Coming around now to start our third lap of this 18-lap race, and now DRS is now enabled, and we're going to try and make a couple of places, maybe get the DRS range of Albon, and hopefully move up the order. Here we are on lap 14, coming up towards lap 5 now of the race, and as you can see Vettel is completely on our tail. Our tyres are a little bit worn out, but you know, we're going to start another lap again. We've got to stick to the plan, and then we're heading down the long pit straight now, and Vettel is on the attack, and he comes down on the inside, but we make a move down the inside, braking, trying to get him under braking, and yes, we managed to just about keep the place. And I believe he's up DRS again. Seems to be closing up on us, but this straight just simply isn't long enough as I go horrendously wide. And going wheel to wheel there, oh my gosh, that was so close. He nearly hit us. That could have, there couldn't have been more than an inch in that. But no, we made it. No, we managed to stay in front now as we go into turn 4, going stupidly wide again. And he's trying to make and I think he's trying to make a move on the outside, going for a gap that simply was not there. And Shu has pitted, it seems, on lap 5 of 18. So it seems a bit like a bit of an early stop, but yeah, could be running a different strategy to me. Let's see how that plans out then. Lap 7 of the race, and Albon appears to be making his stop now. And ooh, as does Bottas, it seems. Yep, Bottas is definitely in the box now. So both Albon and Bottas have now boxed. So that should put me into the lead of the race now. And hopefully our strategy works out. So we're going to, we might box on the next lap. We might extend. We'll see what the gaps are. We'll see what the gaps are as we go stupidly deep into turn 1. Oh my gosh. Yep, definitely losing grip. So I think we're going to be boxing. Yep, we are definitely boxing on lap 8 now of 18. Because we are simply losing way too much performance. Yep, 72% on the front left. I'm hardly surprised that we're losing a massive ton of time. So Hamilton passes us, Verstappen passes us. There we go, we're in the pit box. Albon passes us as we're making our pit stop. There we go, 3-second pit stop. Not the fastest time we've had, but hopefully we can get out ahead of maybe the McLarens. So both Perez and Bottas pass us. And we've lost the place to one of the McLarens, but managed to stay in front of the other one of Norris. So we've got fresh rubber now. Let's make it work. Let's make it work. We're sizing Carlos Sainz up out of the final corner. We try and make a move around the outside. Oh, we end up going wide. That's okay. We've got DRS, and we're going to use the ERS. So we're going to try and blast past him on the inside down to turn 1. Go, managed to get him just under braking as we go just a teeny wee bit too deep, and Sainz was trying to cut back, but no, we managed to make the move stick. So we're on lap 10 and we are P6. Lap 12 of 18, and we are trying to get onto the back of Valtteri Bottas, trying to get within striking range so we can use DRS when we approach the start-finish straight. And he is chasing down Perez. So in this battle for 4th place at the moment, as things stand. So we have Perez going around the last corner, Bottas going around the last corner, and we're going around the last corner. And then we are going to pop open the DRS, switch on the ERS, which doesn't really help as much because Bottas is probably doing the same thing against Perez. So maybe we can do something into turn 2 maybe. So here we are, we're trying to use the ERS and DRS again. And this straight just simply is not long enough. So we are still following him into turn 3. And then we're going to try and do something still on his tail into turn 4. Ooh, we had to back up a little bit there because we didn't want to risk crashing in the back of him. So we have a look around the inside of turn 6. Do we make good for a move? We go for a move down the inside, and well, I think we're still side by side. Nope, we're not. And we're past Bottas now. Whew, that was a very hard overtake. So we're going to try and chase after Perez now as we're going horrendously wide again. So we've lost pretty much all our rhythm there in our attack against Bottas. But in here, I think he's starting to drop back a little bit. So we're going to try and focus on Perez now. We are now within DRS range of Perez. So we're going to try and get a good drive out of the last corner. But I think he's just a little bit too far away, for this DRS to be effective. So we break down the turn 1, we close up a tenth or 2, and we try and get a good acceleration out of turn 1, down towards turn 2. Nope, way too short, but we managed to close up the gap a little bit. Oh, we go for a look around the outside, but nope, Perez stays in front. We have now managed to gain a little bit of time on Perez now. This is the closest that we've ever been. As we're both heading round the final corner. I go for a slightly wider line around the outside, try and get on the power as early as I can. We've got the DRS on with the ERS on. And we try and make a move on Perez. We move to the inside. Nope, we go to the outside, go for a dive around the outside under braking. Oh, we're still running side by side, and Perez gets back in front, but we still got the advantage of DRS. So are we going to go for a move around down? We dive down the inside once again. Oh, things get a little bit tight between us. Oh, we're still running side by side as we're going down into turn 3. I run them wide a little bit, but managed to make the move stick and move up into 4th place. Oh shit, I just realised we've been running rich this whole time, so I'm minus 0.2 laps, so I'll switch over to lean now as we try and keep the speed up, trying to not run out of fuel before the end of the race. Because we're on the final lap now, so we're trying to save some fuel while staying ahead of both Perez and Bottas, who are right on my tail. So we come out of 6 and 7 chicane, heading down towards turn 8. The right-hander at 9. Trying to keep it tidy while trying not to lose too much speed while saving fuel. And Perez had a little look on the inside of us. But oh my gosh, and Bottas comes flying past. But no, we try and close him down. We try and keep our place. Ooh, there we go. So we're coming round the penultimate corner now. Round the final corner. Trying to save some fuel. Woo! Things were a bit tense there in the last few corners, but you know, we managed to keep our position and finish P4 here at the Hungarian Grand Prix. Woo! That was tense. And Lando Norris picks up driver of the day. Nice. So it looks like Hamilton won the race there. So the race standings are: Hamilton won the race, Verstappen second, Albon third for the double Red Bull podium, me in P4, Valtteri Bottas 5th, Perez 6th, Lando Norris 7th, Carlos Sainz 8th, Ricciardo 9th, and Daniel Kvyat running at the top 10 and picking up the final point. Okay guys, thank you very much for watching. If you liked this video, remember to like, favourite and subscribe, and I shall see you all next time. Bye bye.